Hey, this is Spartan 300 Therm, and it is time for some fun stuff. So, this is going to be a new video series I'm doing, and basically it's just going to be, whenever I play games, I tend to play them for a couple of days, then I'll get bored of them, so I'll switch to a new game. The free-to-play market has made things much more convenient, because I can just throw like a couple of dollars at the game, I'll get my fill out of it faster, and then I have my fun, and I go to my next game. So basically what's going to happen is that these series, like I like StarCraft 2, they kind of rely on me sticking to games, and that's not something that I really tend to do that much. Like, there are very few games I stick with. Like, Plants I've stuck with a while. This game, I got it like a couple months ago, and now I'm back to it. So, I'm switching around, and this is just going to be, like, just a bunch of games that I'm doing, and whenever I'm switching, I'll do a new video. I'll probably do a couple of videos of Warframe, then if I find a new game, I'll do a couple of videos of that, and so on and so forth. So, also in this series, I'm also going to be just talking about things that are going on, any developments in the channel, etc. So first off, it has been a while since I recorded. Well, I did record yesterday, and I posted the day before yesterday, and then I posted. Actually, I try to record 24 hours in advance. I'm going to post this one today. I'm actually going to post it right after I recorded, based on the assumption that that the editing can be fast enough, because I need to go in a couple of minutes. Not a couple of minutes, but, in about, I think, 20 minutes? Not too sure about specifics. Switch teleport. Kill steal. And he's over there, and the other guy stole my kill. Yeah. Anyway, so the Warframe I'm using, that's the name of these armored suits that are here, is the Loki. So he has 4 abilities. They're all, they seem to be somewhat linked together. So the first one is Decoy. So I can show you that, because it costs very little energy to use. And basically, enemies will attack that. An interesting thing is that they tend to prioritize the decoys over the actual Warframes. So if there's ever a funnel, like right there, and a bunch of enemies are coming out, I can just place a decoy, they'll all start attacking the decoy instead of me, and then we just get a nice shooting gallery. The next one is Switch Teleport. That's what we just saw earlier. So basically it teleports you to an enemy's location, and the enemy teleports to your location. It's very good for getting positions. I generally use it either to use the next ability that I'm about to introduce, or just to get to high ground really easily, so then I can just, it's not nice. Anyway, please mark Rubudos. What? You can mark in this game? Anyway, so Switch Teleport, I used to get to high ground, also then I can, here, watch. There we go. And I can shoot the guy who's on the low ground, based on the assumption that I survived the Switch Teleport. And then next there is, let's see if I can remember the name. Yeah, I can't remember the name. But anyway, what it does that everyone within a certain distance of you instantly switches to their melee weapon. They no longer shoot. So it's great because as I can just switch teleport to the enemy, use that because it works in the vicinity. They all switch to their melee weapons. Since I teleport, then I can just run away, place a decoy in front of me, so then they all charge the decoy, and then we get an even easier shooting gallery. And then another ability is invisibility. As neat as it sounds, there actually isn't that much you can do with it, because in the end, you guys are really, the Warframes are really tough, and enemies tend not to move that much. So even though you can probably use it for repositioning, which is the most you can get out of it, you don't even need it that much. So, let's see what I can do with these abilities. Unfortunately, that combo requires like 200 energy, and my maximum at the moment is 180. I'm pretty sure there's a card I have that can make it. Yes, this game has some CCG elements in it. As much as I love CCGs, it's been a while since I've played one. I really need to get back to them. Them. Why can't I talk right now? Anyway. Also, the weapons I'm using. So I'm using all the standard weapons. I actually bought the blueprints for the Ethereal Blade. I just need to build it. I just need a couple more credits, like 5,000, which is actually a bit much in this game. It takes like 3 matches to get that. Well, I guess the term isn't match because it's PvE. It takes a couple, like, levels to get there. But anyway, I'll have the Ethereal Blade soon, and that does 5 extra damage per hit, which considering the amount of hits it takes to kill enemies will be rather significant. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, the gaming and war, the game and wargaming aspect of the channel. So the channel's name is Games, Gaming, and Wargaming. I already have gaming, which is the video games. I need to get games, which is going to be things like King of Tokyo, a bunch of like just small board games. Those are going to be really fun. I need to get my friends together one time, and then I'll do a recording of that. And then there will also be wargaming, which is mostly going to be Warhammer, but if there are any other war games that I want to play, I will be doing that. I'm looking into, let's see if I can remember the name, Battlefield 14 something, it's World War II, 1942, I think. Organ Shatter, melee plus 15% crit chance. That is nice. I'll probably equip that, because I already have a plus 25% crit chance. That'll give me a cumulative total of 40% crit chance, which is, well, I'm not sure if that's 40% of attacks do the critical hit, or it's that I have the standard chance, and then that increases it by 40%. I hope it's the first one I said, because that way I get, like, 40% critical hits, which is insane. Orc Power Core. Yeah, I was wondering why there wasn't a Warframe that would defend where defending that thing. Can I damage it? No, I can't. Maybe any hit in a certain area? Nope. Okay, and the last thing. I haven't done a newbie to noob or noob to pro in a while. That's just because I've been coming a little bit short on money, or at least my own money, you know, allowance. And what happened was that I'm putting all my money towards getting my Tau army up, because I want to do Warhammer, and I've been switching between armies. I've switched between Fantasy and 40k. I'm not even going to switch to 40k because the Fantasy rules are ridiculously convoluted. More so than 40k, which is surprisingly simpler. Anyway, so, and I need to get the Tau army up. I got Battalion set, it's almost entirely, not Battalion set, that's the fancy term. The Battle Force up. I have the Piranha built, I have, yes, I'm playing the updated version of Tau. So I have the Piranha built, I have the Fire Warriors built, not painted. The Piranhas isn't painted either. The Battle Suits built, not painted. I also have a Tau Fireblade. Is that the term Tau Fireblade, or Cadre Fireblade? That's what it is. That's why it sounded weird. Built, and that one's painted. And I have a squad of built and painted Pathfinders. Well, I guess you couldn't really have just painted Pathfinders. That would be silly. You'd have just, like, painted arms and legs. Unfortunately, they aren't based. I'm still thinking of a theme for my army, so I haven't based them yet. Let's just stab you. Actually, the humans in this game look really weird. And I know that, like, they're supposed to be cones, so they're decaying, but I have seen some normal-looking guys. Actually, the thing I want to talk about is the lore of... You know what, I hate it, but I think that this video is getting a bit long. I'm trying to go for, like, 10-minute, 15-minute videos. And I'm thinking that this series could be, like, 5-10-minute videos. Anyway, so I'm Spartan300 Therm. A like and subscription are appreciated, and I will see you next time.